good evening. I'm using a different, much lower quality camera for doing this, and it's a front-facing camera. So I'm using my iPad mini, because I think, although, I thought maybe I could, but I don't think I can. You can see my foxes. I was hoping using this one, I'd be able to turn the camera around while I'm filming. Not. But two, I wanted to show this. Mind, you know, how I how I do this. I haven't checked it, prepared it, I don't know. This, the jigsaw puzzle from hell. Right, okay, now, well, this is going to be gross. But, and you're going to be spun around like a record baby. Maybe I should, maybe I should just drop the camera. That would be a good idea. I wanted to try and, none of this is going to work, is it? It's going to be about as good as I've been, you know, going along with this. I'm going to start this again, I think, because, yeah, I just wanted to actually, you know what, no, let's just do it. What you say? I'm going to sit you there, and I'm going to sit down here, and we're just going to talk while I'm doing this, because I want company. Like, we'll put you there. And let's see if you can see me when I sit. Oh, you can just about. I won't be sitting much. Because most of the time I'm standing, because this table is so bloody, like, this is a bit, I'm getting like kind of what feels like sciatica pain in my back, because I'm standing here doing this thing. And I'm really, really, really struggling with one friggin' bit right now. Sorry, excuse me. You can see, well, I decided very early on to leave the border to the very end because there's so much white around the border. It's quite fairly thinnish at the sides, but there's a very, let's bear with, because I'm having to reference it all the time just to do, pardon me, what I need to do. So I have, not that, I have this as my reference for doing it, and you, come here. And you can see just from this alone, well, you can't even, but you can, that gives you an idea of how much white border there is to deal with. But there's even more than that. This would be a better idea, wouldn't it? To actually show you how it looks on the box. Right, so we have like, once I can pick it up and handle it in the right way, we've got this much white border to be dealing with, right? So, this is my very, I know, 50 years old, and this is very first jigsaw puzzle of this size anyway. I mean, you know, God, maybe when I was about, I don't know, 10 or something, I did like a, you know, 100-piece thing or something, but I've never done anything like this, right? So, just, you know, with it being the very first 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle I've ever done, and, you know, guidance coming in from people going, oh, start with the corners first. And I'm like, have you seen the, oh, start with the border. I'm like, have you seen the border? It's all white. Why would I start with the border when the lyrics would be, for me, that would seem the most logical and obvious thing to start at. Because I'm going, no, I can piece together the words. Like, why would they start at the freaking border when it's all white? But anyway, I listened to opinion, and I started on the border, but very quickly gave it up, because then I'm going, actually, when a regular jigsaw puzzle is being pieced together, you obviously see which ways up and down and the sides, because you'd be able to tell because the picture's going right to the edge, right? Well, not in this case. So, very quickly I'm going, how am I going to know which side is which side of the border and which ends are the ends? And I'm not going to know that until nearing the completion of the puzzle. So I might as well start where I thought it was logical to start from. And start with the lyrics, move on out. So that's what I've done. Sorry about that. That's what I've done. Started at the lyrics, edged my way out. So I have all the kind of lake bit completed, parts of the trees, all of Jim's face. Now I am stuck at bits because there is a lot of, going upwards from Jim's face that is black as part of the maple leaf, and then it's, got the shape. And there's a lot of grey, kind of snow. There's some tree. There are branches. Everything is now kind of looking, it's either in blocks of colours, but then looking very uniform from these bits. Pardon me, I just ate tea. Yeah, I'm doing that thing where I just ate and now I'm going to be all burpy and thing. So now I'm at this piece. There is a particular piece and it's a particular shape and should be a particular colour. Can I fucking find it? No. It all went really fairly quickly, all these bits. Right, so at first I was really struggling to piece together the words because it wasn't obvious from the individual pieces whether you were looking at letters the right side up or upside down, but it quickly, pieced together and that was all fine. And then it was really buggy, like, to begin with Jim's face. It wasn't making any sense to me at all. And I'm going, where's his lips? Where's his lips? I can't find his lips. And then, it all just kind of, it came together, and then all the sort of, appeared and all clicked into place because there were bits of it that it was obvious where the bits were. But now it's this bit of it and it's really friggin' I can see now when I get to these bits where they're going to be awkward. So I'm at this bit here and there's a particular bit of this little pagoda thing and it's really frickin' driving me crazy trying to find it because it's a particular shape and it's obviously going to have like a very set kind of colour to it because it incorporates a tiny bit of the pagoda bit and then I think it's on this side and then there's like a tiny bit of branch, tiny little bit of green, like, so I'm looking at what I think it should be. And it has to be like a piece like this. So it's like two nodule bits and two, I don't even know how to describe these bits. But it's got to be kind of shaped like that. Oh, go on here and see my khaki bitten nails. So like a piece shaped like that, but obviously with no black on it, just a bit of kind of, you know, a bit of thing that looks like that. And the black, like this, also is going to be really freaking hard. It's already like driving me nuts. I've got sort of that much and a bit of his shoulder, and you know, I've got some of the outer sides done, but not all the way up. It's gonna, now it's getting to the real difficult stages, I think, for me anyway. So I'm trying to find this damn piece. Oh, pardon me. So you can just be my company while I drive myself crazy trying to find this piece, which I think, you know, this is the piece going beside it. So I've got another kind of bluish window bit that's going to be sitting right there, and a bit of grey and a bit of faint looking branch. And can I find anything that looks like that and is shaped like that? Can I find anything like it? That's not it, by the way. Freaking wish it was. But it isn't it. Every damn piece that is shaped like that I find is not the bit. So I'm a bit scuppered and stuck. And so I was wanting to have another little spurt of this, but I want company because it gets a bit boring just standing here doing this. So I thought, well, I'll try it again, but I'll have a companion. I want it to be this piece. I really want it to be that, but it's not. So, yeah. I don't have any formulaic way of trying this at the moment. I'm just sort of finding every little piece that's looking like it could be it. I mean, that just looks so much like it could be the piece, but it's not. I've tried it and it doesn't fit. This is the other thing, right? Is every piece of a jigsaw puzzle meant to just sit flush? Because there are definitely two pieces so far to this that don't sit flush, but they can't go anywhere else. So they are where they are, but they're not flush sitting pieces within the puzzle. They're really not. So, sorry, I just saw one where I went, are you the piece? You can't be the piece. You're not the piece, are you? Are you the piece? This is what happens, you know, you go away and you sort of just go and contemplate your navel for a little while. Or in my case, you have your tea, and then you come back to it, and then you suddenly go, "Oh my God, there's the bit." But it really hasn't happened today. That has happened through doing it so far, but today, I mean, I've only done a couple of hours today because yesterday I literally broke my back standing here. It's so freaking excruciating. Sorry, I just saw one and I thought, are you the bit? You're not the bit either, but you should. It's like I see bits and I go, you should be the piece. You should be the piece. Pardon me. I know how it should look. I know what I'm looking for. This is the thing where I can visualize in my head how this piece will look. And the shape it should be. And then I come down and find it. And I'm trying to keep pieces separate from each other. So it makes things even more awkward. Because then I have to go, oh yeah, I've got those pieces over there. And then suddenly it'll be one of them. Which has happened today. I'm going, oh, this piece is a piece underneath the one that I just am looking for. I only just found that one today. After days. Just every time I look at another one where I go, oh, it must be you. And I go to put it in and it's not. Whose idea was it to buy me a jigsaw puzzle? Yvonne Bird. It's really actually a very, very lovely gift. I love it. I'm not going to give up on trying to solve this thing. But yeah, I get to a point in time where I I was really, I ended up really disheartened yesterday after just so many hours of really not feeling like I got very far at all. Today I wasn't even going to touch it at all, but you know, I could just get a thing where I just go, oh, I've got to try a little bit, I've got to just do a little bit today. And I'm not seeing pieces where I go, oh, it's not you, but you have to be like, and then look at the thing, at the puzzle and go, if you're not that bit, where are you meant to go? Sorry. It's definitely going to be a bit of that, isn't it? That's, you so seem like you should be it. But you're not it either, are you? You're going to have that colouring. You're going to have that bit there, aren't you? But you're going to be thinner than that. And as soon as I start standing here trying to do this, my back starts to bloody hurt. I just can't find any of these pieces shaped like that. Sorry, there's going to be silences now because I'm just look and go, that's not you. Oh, damn. No, you can't be because you're going to have to be to be two things and two what's it? I don't know even how to describe that piece. The shape of the piece is like two nodules and two two scoops. I don't know. I don't know how to even describe it. Then I start thinking, like, have I lost a piece? Because it just none ever fit. Sorry, I'm probably showing you my arse now. You really don't want to see that. I'm just looking at something, sorry. I'll be back over in a minute. I don't know how long I'll get recording time on this. I have no idea. I don't know how much space I got left on my iPad mini, so I don't really know what I got. You're not going to be that light, are you? I think I better have a look just in case, because they're the only ones that I haven't looked at, because I just dismissed them as being too light. These will be way too light. I don't think there's any 2 bits and 2. There is 1 or 2 bits and 2. That's gonna be way too light. These are very much like white border pieces. Can't imagine it's going to be any of these. I mean, they look like they're actual white border bits. But I'm just so clutching at straws to... Maybe it's that piece. No, it can't be that piece because it's got... It's 2 things. For want of anything else as an option, where is that one? There's one really strange piece. One really strange shape. Oh, that's definitely not gonna go. No. There's one that looks like it's basically a swastika. Look at it. Nah. Don't know where that's gonna be going. Yeah, so just not feeling it today now because I just can't find this goddamn freaking piece. I know how it should look. I probably should try and find the one next to it, I reckon. Because I can't find that one. And I might just, you know, say goodbye for now. Just concentrate on this other piece, I think, which is going to look like... Oh yeah, you're a freaking pain in the ass too, aren't you? Because you're that one. And you're definitely not any black yet. So you have to be... Oh, you keep blowing me in like you're the piece. You're not gonna be that. Because there isn't any tree on the other side, but there's that. Where's that piece? Where was that piece? Not that, you know. Sorry. Where are you gonna be? Because maybe. No. I'm not gonna. Sorry. I'm now really great company trying to work this out. You actually could be that, couldn't you? You could just be one. You could just be one base. But then you have to be that. So you're not that, then how are you going to be shaped? Oh, this is infuriating. You can, but it isn't. I worked out what other shape it could be. It could just be a single one. There's not many of those either. And they're not going to be like that. But you could be a single one. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I'm now really gonna try and concentrate on this a bit. What am I in? I'm a week in. I'm a week in doing this. Well, probably not until like the second day that I really started off, because the first day was pretty much spent me just separating it into different colours and trying to make some semblance of it. So